Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's me Ruthie. On today's video I'll be showing you all how I made this braided wig cap using an expression braiding hair and the lace frontal. If you love this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment below. So right now guys, I'll be using this transparent mesh dome cap, and as usual I'll pin it down to have a secure hold. And after pinning it down, I'm going to measure out the measurement of the lace frontal onto the mesh dome cap like this. So if you don't have a tape, I don't know how you're going to do it, but you actually need a tape on this part. So I'm going to be using my chalk marker to mark out the parts. You can use anything you want so far it shows on your mesh dome cap. And then I'm going to mark out the middle so I'll know where I'm going to be braiding from. So this is the lace frontal I'm going to be using for today's wig, and as normal I'm going to pin them down to what I marked out at first. So that is just so you don't lose track or it doesn't get too big or the other side doesn't like look bigger than the other side. And then after that I just braid it down so I can go in with the back braids or single individual braids. But before going in with the single braids, I will just sew down my lace frontal so that I can have a nice and flat looking surface to work on. And also it's always advisable to always sew it. So after sewing this hair or after sewing the lace frontal on your wig cap or mesh dome cap, you can go to the back to start the braids. If you don't want to start the braid, if you want to cut it off, like the extra mesh dome cap in front of where you sewed the lace frontal, you can cut it off, but I cut mine after the whole process, okay? But if you want to cut your lace frontal out, you can cut it out immediately after sewing it down just to start seeing the beauty. But I mean, it's just what you want to work comfortable or what you want to do. If you want to do that, fine. If you don't want to do it like what I did, it's still fine. So I actually didn't cut mine because I'd have to like start pinning everything down again, you know, all the whole process. And yeah, so I decided to not cut it first, or to not cut it yet, and then I cut it after I was done with the whole hair. So this is what the braids are looking like. And I forgot to tell you guys, in order to make your braids simpler and faster, you could just do some outlines like what you're seeing right now, that white thing you're seeing. I had to make the outline so I would know where to work on, or I don't like start getting so confused, because me, I can so get confused whenever it comes to all these mesh dome braids. So this is what the hair is looking like at the other side. Now I'm going to be doing the other side in the camera. I didn't do the other one in front of the camera, so I'm going to be doing this in the camera. And now I'm going to be taking off the baby hair first so that I'll have a natural looking front. You understand me, right? So after taking off my baby hairs, I start with the cutting. And for this cutting, if you really don't know how to do hair, I don't know, it would actually take you a while, because first of all, this lace frontal is really soft. Like, it's a very fine human hair lace frontal. I just said that I wanted to use it for this kind of braids, but I would advise you don't use this kind of lace frontal. You use a normal thick kind of, you know, or the one that has a bit of wave in it, so you can be able to grip on it, like have a strong grip on it. Because this lace frontal I actually use is super light, number one, and number two, the trimming method is not here, guys. It's epic. Like, you have to really trim it, and that was exactly what I did. But it was worth the whole sacrifices, because it came out to be what I wanted. So that's all I have to like tell you. I think if I remember some other stuff, I'll tell you during the video. But yeah, that's the only important thing. If you want to do something like this and you know you're not really perfect with your braids and stuff, just make sure you use a kinky kind of lace frontal or a lace frontal with waves, so you can have a good grip on the hair. This hair was slicky, and oh my goodness, it wasn't just for beginners though. But yeah, that's just the only hindrance to this kind of lace frontal. So what I actually did was that I started with the hair, and then I started adding extra hairs, and I actually didn't really do the actual Ghana weaving at the first one. In fact, I literally didn't do Ghana weaving. In this clip, I was just trying to see if Ghana weaving was going to be cute, and I wasn't feeling it though. So I was like, you know what, let me just do the regular feed-in braids, that'll make it look really natural. And then that was how it all went. It was just feed-in braids. So beauties, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you're watching my video, please subscribe to my channel, please. I'm begging. I'm not being proud. Even if I reach 1 million subscribers, I will still beg for 2 million. So please just keep subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please all subscribe, okay? I love you all for the whole support, the watch, the likes, the question, the comments. I love you all. Thank you. If you're new, just press that button, subscribe, okay? So what I'm literally going to do right now is just to keep repeating this method and cutting it. Like, I'm cutting it slightly right now. I'm not cutting it straight because I want that kind of center part. Yes, that's the kind of pattern I want it to be. So instead of cutting straight, I was cutting it slightly. I didn't cut it straight like I was doing all back. I had to cut it slant, like what you're seeing right now. So that's basically what I did for this part of the video. So yeah, I am at the part where I'm going to be cutting the extra mesh down cap, and the particular place I actually sewed my lace frontal, and I'm going to be cutting it so I would have that natural look. It's a lace frontal. So I cut this, and this is exactly what mine is looking like now, ready to be sold, ready for market. So I'll be using my tinted lace to tint the underneath of the lace. That's the back of the lace frontal, and this is because I like this tint for my lace closures, because you can actually top it with whatever shade of foundation you have. You can recolor it, okay? It can actually go off if you want it to go off. Like, just retop it or top it with whatever you want. It's that light, it's that thin. So beauties, this is the end result. It's natural, trust me when it's natural. Yeah, this is the end result, and I so love it. So the left hand side is the side where I didn't like plait or cornrow the baby hair, and that's how it's gonna look like. You can trim it if you want, you can cut it if you want. And the other side I braided it, because definitely I'm going to braid it when I'm about to ship it or sell it out. Yes guys, if you love it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and please leave a comment below. I love you all. See you on my next video. Bye. And lest I forget, this hair is on sale. If you want to buy it, I'll be dropping my Facebook link or my Instagram link, so you could just send me a direct message. And sorry guys, but please, it's just for people staying in the United States. I am so sorry. By the time I get a place or a channel to send to other countries, I promise I would let you all know. But right now it's just for United States.